Okay, so this is my response and defense of ZJ and his opinion of drawing Mohammed. I didn't participate in Draw Mohammed Day because, well, I can't draw. I can only write and I can only talk very well. Oh, at least to me, it may not be to you. The key thing here that's at debate is whether or not we should be allowed to draw Muhammad, the Muslim prophet. Well, in truth, I think we should be able to draw Muhammad. Why? Because if we are not allowed to draw Muhammad, then what does that say about other religious figures like Jesus? Do we have to go back and take down Renaissance paintings of Mary and Jesus? Do we have to take down the Sistine Chapel because of the fact that it depicts another deity? The fact of the matter is, yes, there is a sect of Muslims out there that are extremists that caused 9/11. I won't fault that, but they're the people who disagree with drawing Muhammad fall back on, well, if we do this, it'll cause another 9/11. Really? Okay, yes, the Muslims don't like it. They're offended by it. They have every right to be offended by it, just like anybody who has drawn Jesus has the right to have somebody that is Christian be offended by their work, if they don't agree with it. But if we, like I said, if we stop the drawing of Muhammad just because it offends Muslims, where does that leave us? Do we have to stop drawing Jesus in pictures? Do we have to just stop drawing crosses? Do we have to stop drawing Stars of David? Pentagrams? Devils? Angels? Do we have to stop drawing anything of spiritual value at all just because it offends somebody? That right there is taking away free speech. It is honestly taking away free speech. I agree with ZJ. I agree with his opinion about the fact that we should not be giving into the fear of one group of people because it supposedly offends them. As soon as we do that, we give in to the people who want to control books, who want to control the arts, who want to control your life. I'm sorry, but if I'm not allowed to do something just because it offends people, then what is there to do? Anything you do can offend somebody. I could offend you by wearing the shirt I am, which the shirt is a Chewbacca Rastafarian depiction, but you know what I'm saying. His argument is, where does illogical thinking start and logical thinking stop? The Muslims are not as bad as we depict them, and if we do one thing just because we're afraid of the extremists, then the extremists have won. We've given in to the fear. Not every single Muslim out there is bad. And by saying, oh, you can't draw that because it'll offend a Muslim, it's worse than saying it's worse than saying that all Muslims are violent. Not all Muslims are violent. I know quite a few. Not all of them are. Yes, they don't like the pictures of Muhammad. I understand that. That's their religious right. But it shouldn't stop me from drawing or depicting their prophet in a way that I want to depict it. As long as I don't go and shove it in people's face that I've drawn it, then where's the problem? It offends people. I get offended by Yui Bowl movies. Should we ban Yui Bowl movies? Well, wait. I think a lot of people would agree with me there. Anyway, the question of should we draw Muhammad is more or less, if we ban the drawing of Muhammad, what do we ban next? Where does society stop with banning? What can we do? That's all. That's all I gotta say.